I feel like, we've literally been waiting all day to show you our outfits. No, actually, that's not it. We have been waiting all day to tell you how amazing day one was. You're welcome to the show, first of all. This is the Rise 360, where we talk about all things entertainment, arts, and culture. And for now, fashion, I'm Kachi Ofia.
I'm Shaiton Atigari, and we are live at Eco Hotel and Suites for Arise Fashion Week, the 20th edition. And of course, Kachi, you were just talking about how amazing yesterday was.
Yes.
Very soon in the show, we're going to be bringing you all the highlights from day one.
Absolutely, but not to forget the fact that if you missed it, you really, really did. But either way, through the show, we'll also be introducing to you the head makeup. And of course, this woman has been with literally every single stage of the Rise Fashion Week process. We're talking 20 years, celebrating the 20th edition of Rise Fashion Week.
I'm even surprised how you were able to get her, because
I know,
she must be
she's
super
so
busy right now.
The backstage
being the lead makeup
it was
for Rise Fashion Week ain't no joke.
Let's just leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that. But either way, let's get the show started. And that, of course, will be us introducing you to all the designers that we have at Rise Fashion Week 2023.
Let's take a look. Arise Fashion Week is Africa's most prominent show, providing a platform where the world's top designers meet with their African counterparts to showcase their creations to a global audience. This year, Arise has invited a diverse set of designers to present their collections on stage. In no particular order, here is the class of Arise Fashion Week 2023. Ajabeng. Founded by Travis Obeng Kasper, Ajabeng is a Ghanaian unisex label birthed at the intersection of minimalism and contemporary African arts and culture. Its pieces encompass the elements of both the purity of minimalism and the vibrancy of African culture. Amir by Amir. Founded by Amir Bunu, Amir by Amir is a Nigerian fashion brand that aims to highlight the elements that directly reflect traditional West African attires, perfect for the stylish everyday man. Awamete. Founded by Malian designer, Awamete creates ready-to-wear pieces in an array of striking silhouettes and hand-woven fabrics that pay homage to her country's rich craftsmanship and design history, while spotlighting local artisans and promoting sustainable design practices. Eki Kere. Named after its Nigerian founder, Eki Kere, this brand derives its core values from decreasing its fashion footprint and waste. The brand celebrates African heritage and craftsmanship, blending handmade looks and designs to create contemporary pieces. Fruche. Founded by Nigeria's Frank Agunu, Fruche is a mix of traditional Nigerian culture, heritage, artisanal techniques, and contemporary design. The brand embodies a unique sensibility that seamlessly combines an outspoken narrative and a bold sensuality that is luxuriously modern. Hudaya. Founded by Hudaya Fadul Abacha, this Nigerian brand based in Abuja is a bespoke ready-to-wear fashion brand that provides high-end class tailoring and luxury dressing. Bianca Saunders. The Bianca Saunders brand takes inspiration from its founder's British and Jamaican heritage, approaching design with a multidisciplinary attitude that brings cross-cultural references into a modern and reinvigorated evolution of menswear. Bloke. Founded by Faith Oluwajimi, Bloke is a genderless artisanal label that introduces a distinct sense of luxury through a quirky and artsy design aesthetic encased in an undertone of spiritual consciousness. Iron Official. Founded by Ifeanyi Wune, one of the faces of the new wave fashion scene in Lagos, Ifeanyi Wune's fashion label draws from a myriad of experiences to create timeless pieces with a global appeal, featuring sophisticated but minimal takes on high fashion. Itwen Bassi. Itwen Bassi is a Nigerian fashion and costume designer, famed for her unique use of Ankara to produce exceptional wearable art pieces, which have been described as contemporary expressions of enduring sophistication. Lanre da Silva Ajayi. Lanre da Silva Ajayi is an African eponymous label and pioneering feminine luxury brand launched in 2005. Da Silva's pieces over the years have been described as groundbreaking in their use of traditional African prints and striking colors and patterns. Kadiju. Founded by Oyidamola Aleshinloye, Khadiju is a women's wear brand led by the desire to redefine sartorial beauty through maximalist creations and conscious production from Lagos, Nigeria. Joy Meribe. Founded by Joy Ijoma Meribe and founded in 2017, the brand is a product of the background and experiences of its founder and her appetite for eclectic and sophisticated taste. Born in Nigeria, Joy has been living in Italy since 2003. Pepero. Founded by Mafume Nimoga, Pepero merges Africa's rich heritage with modern influences, constantly celebrating the arts and craftsmanship of Africa with a contemporary touch in all of its collections. Nini. Founded by Benzito Benson, Nini is a contemporary Nigerian menswear brand that infuses African and Western cultural influences into its designs. The label combines traditional attire and streetwear aesthetics while focusing on modern designs that continue the legacy of Nigerian fashion and craftsmanship. Selam Fesaye. Described as Sweden's fashion miracle, Swedish Eritrean designer Selam Fesaye aims to produce collections where each piece has its own identity, personality, and character. Lisa Folawiyo. Lisa Folawiyo is celebrated for her colorful collections that fuse traditional West African fabrics with modern tailoring and beaded embellishments. Since starting her label in 2005, Folawiyo has spearheaded the movement of Nigerian designers achieving international recognition for their work, elevating traditional African prints above the status quo, and making them relevant for a global audience. Maria Sanusi. Founded by Maria Sanusi Abubakar and born during the pandemic, the eponymous brand designs with the intention of creating a new lifestyle that promotes self-love and values the essence of womanhood, influenced by high fashion, modesty, African nature, and the culture and history of northern Nigeria. Mokodu 4. Originally from Senegal, painter and caricaturist Mokodu 4 arrived in Italy at the age of 22 to experience the art of culture. Fall shares his life between Rome and Dunkirk in the north of France while creating collections that reflect his African origins. Nkwo. Founded by Nkwo Owuka, this artisanal fashion brand based in Nigeria is one of the establishments at the forefront of the sustainable fashion movement in Africa. By experimenting and exploring modern innovative techniques, Nkwo harnesses the capabilities of technology as a sustainable way of preserving traditional African craft skills. Olo. Founded by Kada Diaby, Olo is an Ivorian fashion brand founded in 2018 which focuses on modernist unisex clothing cut in organic fabrics. Kada Diaby's clothes are handcrafted in the Ivory Coast. Siari Bespoke. Founded by Sadiq Mele Kiari, Nigerian bespoke design house Siari Bespoke draws its inspiration from abstract and contemporary influences and infuses them with traditional approaches to create a diverse range of unique designs. T.I. Nathan. Founded by Temitayo Nathan, this brand is a Lagos-born label with its design aesthetic knitted around contemporary minimalism. With a penchant for philosophy, this menswear label has carved a niche for itself in telling personal yet controversial stories through its collections. Tiffany Amber. Founded by Folake Akindele Koka, Tiffany Amber is a pioneering Nigerian womenswear brand founded in 1998. The Tiffany Amber brand aesthetic is dedicated to vision of style that is as sophisticated as it is indulgent, iconic as it is modern, and has become a luxury lifestyle brand with global reach. Uniform. Founded by Luke Radloff, Uniform is a Johannesburg-based fashion brand rooted in ideas of quality and sustainability. The brand combines the contemporary with the familiar, drawing references from its location, and translating that into ultra-contemporary silhouettes. Vicnate. Founded by Victor Anete, Vicnate transcends personal and social engagement and embraces a vision that is simple, deliberate, and packed with youthful bursts. Zuli Bet. Zuli Bet, which means keep your eyes open in Wolof, is a Parisian fashion house founded in 1991 by Malian Senegalese designer Lamine Kayute. He is best known for his use of recycled clothing to create high fashion. Ziva Lagos. Founded in 2016 by Tanya Motayo, this ready-to-wear brand produces print-focused, trend-led fashion pieces perfect for the stylish everyday woman.
Welcome back to the show.
You are still watching Arise 360 live from Arise Fashion Week 2023. Now we are going on with the show, and this time around we are introducing you to the head makeup artist Arise Fashion Week. This is an amazing makeup artist with over 16 years experience in the business, has had major master classes that everybody wants to get a bite of, has made up the biggest stars around the globe, and of course is literally one of the pioneers of Arise Fashion Week when it comes to makeup, Bimpe or Nakoya. It's really great to have you on Arise 360, and well done. You're here every single year.
Thank you for taking time out to even be here with us. We appreciate you. We know that you are very busy, and we'll make sure we keep this interview short.
That's fine. That's fine.
We'll try, because there's a lot to ask you. But let's begin with the fact that Arise Fashion Week is on its 20th edition. And for every time I come to Arise Fashion Week, I see you straight face, beating a face, wearing black, same energy, same excitement. How do you keep it going every single year?
Okay, so I basically love what I do. I live and breathe makeup. Mm-hmm. So when I started 23 years ago,
wow.
Most people were doing bridal. For me, it has always been fashion. I wanted to make people beautiful, but not like in a bridal way, more like, editorial, fashion, runway. And that is it. For me, the energy backstage gives me life. It makes me happy, creating things. I basically have power to do whatever I want to. Whatever crosses my mind, I can create without anybody telling me, no, stop, So that's what I've been doing forever. And it's just interesting and it's beautiful. Yeah.
All right then. When you said 23 that's a little
yeah, this
morning almost 20 years now. Okay, I'll see you backstage. I also talk about the evolution of, because you've spoken about how interested you are. You've always been in, makeup as regards fashion. Now, when you think back to all those years ago when you started and now, would you say you are impressed with how far we've come?
Yes, definitely. When I started, sometimes when I look at the makeup that we used to do then, I actually laugh. Like, what were we thinking? Like, oh my God, what were we doing? Yeah. What were we thinking? But that was the makeup of that time. And it was good at that time. But when I started traveling and I started doing, international fashion shows, that was when I discovered that, we needed to step up. Fashion has gone beyond powder and, some of the things we're doing here. And they were eye-opener, all these international travelings. And yes, so we've taken it from that time. Now, we barely use powder on models. We want them to look like this year. The current trend is model has to look fresh. Like barely there, nothing. The show we did yesterday, it was just foundation and the little gloss here and the little hair, mascara, and the red, and they looked fresh and, beautiful. So that's the trend. If anybody had told us then that don't put powder on the face, just be like, Do you understand?
Yeah.
What's going on? No. You have to powder the face, you have to match the face. So makeup has evolved. Mm-hmm. And we are more open-minded to we're just ready to, wherever the trend is taking us to, we are ready to evolve and make the best of it. And that's where we are.
I love that. Now, within Arise, would you say this has become, because again, we are looking at 20 years, would you say this has become almost a place where, not just as a head makeup artist, but also as a teacher, you've been able to teach and even other makeup artists evolve and learn? And it's like with every fashion week, there's even more things to learn and launch out there.
So every year, I have a group of people, that work with me at for fashion shows.
Yeah.
And whatever I learn, I pass it on to them.
Yeah.
So over the years, we have all been able to evolve. It's like one of them was telling me today that Auntie B, what you have is not just a group. It's what's the word she used?
A community.
A community. A community of
Takes a
makeup.
village.
Yeah, a community of makeup artists. So from my team, brands have been using my assistants to do shows like. Maybe Mark or one of those, when they want to do their show, they come. So I have built them over the years with all the different shows we've been doing, and especially Arise. Arise is like the foremost. They started this thing, so it's like the foremost, and we're always happy, looking forward to Arise because it gives us the opportunity to showcase, the different things that we've been planning, for the year. And they have all grown. They are in their own various field. They are like, what do you call them? Like orgas, in their various fields. So some of them have traveled, they've relocated, and their experience here is what is even giving them opportunities where they are.
Yeah.
So I can say that Arise and some of the shows we've been doing there, is something that has given people opportunities to learn and for growth.
That is one recurring theme I've been hearing ever since we even started the countdown to Arise Fashion Week, and even yesterday it's kicking off. And you said something that piqued my interest. You said, one of the foremost. So when the foremost meets a pioneer, that they're starting. But the ones that are
started it. Yes.
So I want to ask you now, as the makeup artist for the ages,
yes,
just give us like maybe 2 or 3 makeup hacks or tricks.
Exactly.
Just something that
we need to know this.
You've already given us one actually. You already spoke about how you're using just foundation.
Yes, just foundation. Yes.
So I think that as one.
Yes.
Give us 2 more.
Okay, statement lips. Statement lips, you see people wearing very sheer foundation, nothing, but on their lips, boom. You can see the lips from the moon, Lips, statement lips is so much in vogue. And then studs. Have you seen people with studs around their eyes?
No, I thought that was just for like
no, it's in vogue. It's a trend. Yes, it's a trend. It's a trend. Yes, so many things are liners. So many things are so you can still do your sheer skin, but you can go crazy with the eyes. Nobody's stopping you. This is the year. Have fun. Be you. Express yourself the way you want to express yourself. Just have fun.
Yeah.
Now, honestly, though, before we let you go, Arise Fashion Week and Jazz Festival this year, the theme, 20th edition, Future Forward. So now, looking into the future, you said 23 years in the game. You're not stopping anytime soon, are you?
No way. By God's grace, I'm not ready to stop. I still feel the way I felt years ago when I started. Somebody was asking me today, don't you get tired? I'm like, get tired of what? I left banking for this. This is what I do. I love it. It makes me happy. Seeing makeup, working on people, seeing the results, it's priceless. There's no amount of money that you can pay me that will give me the joy that I derive from doing this thing. This is what God gave me as a gift, and it makes me happy.
I think we can all relate to that feeling of passion. I'm sure you have that one thing you're passionate about. I do as well. And, one thing about passion is once your heart is in it, it shows. We don't need a prophet to tell us that you're an amazing makeup artist. We see it every single year, but we have to say a big thank you to you for joining us on Arise 360. We know you have to go backstage and beat the models' faces, right?
Yes.
For being here, we appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
We're gonna go on a break.
Yes. No, we're going to take a quick break. I think we should.
Okay, so we're going to go on a quick break, and I'm sure you're wondering what happened on day one of Arise Fashion Week. Well, if you want to find out, then you have to stay tuned and tune in again after this break. All right, then welcome back to Arise 360. If you're just joining us, I'm Shaitan Atigari.
And I'm catching up here. Now, just before we went on that quick break, Shaitan, I really enjoyed that interview with Auntie Beams. I feel like it's especially when she spoke about passion. She said she left banking for makeup. This is something she enjoys doing. And I feel like Arise in general is just that space where people tend to just find themselves. Like they just find something that brings out that thing that's inside them, that passion or that inspiration. But if I was going to say, like, when you look around today and yesterday, you feel inspired to do something or to be something, what would it be for you?
What would it be? Oh, to be the wife of a prince, Dubai prince. That's what I want to be. All this hard work I've been doing for the past 23 years. Okay, Amir, but I'm just saying, I want this money. See, TV is just here saying, oh, the passion. She's so rich. She has made so much money, but of course,
100%.
She's amazing at
She
what
is
she
amazing.
does.
And I'm not surprised you even said the wife of a prince, because some of the outfits we've been seeing on these runways, I mean, it's been giving royal, it's been giving ethereal, it's been giving classy, it's been giving say less, no stress.
What is interesting? I didn't even ask, who are you wearing?
Oh my goodness.
Why can't we be doing
I
a
know.
fashion show
And
and not ask what you're wearing? Oh my God.
Okay, so let's do this.
Let's do that.
So yesterday on Arise Fashion Week, I actually wore Mushan Africa. It was a bespoke piece put together. Mushan Africa actually belongs to my sister, Kene Ofia. Now today I'm wearing another designer, new regardless, D. Chantel. She's in the FCT. She makes a lot of, outfits for me. And yeah, tomorrow I will be wearing D. Chantel as well. So you want to see that fit. Who are you wearing?
Then. I cannot wait. I'm actually wearing Frouché.
Amazing.
Frouché is an amazing designer. He's actually showing today, and I've known him for about 2+ years. He's done amazing work. He also styled me for the AMVC, so I'm always looking forward to seeing a new collection from him. And I like this. It just brings a little bit of
I like
sparkle.
the sparkle.
Exactly. It just
giving,
bounces right off the
stay
black
away from
backdrop
me.
that we have.
Take negative energy away from me. That's what it's giving me. I love it. But anyway, speaking about designers, speaking about what we're wearing, the runway was absolutely golden yesterday. It dripped with the most beautiful outfits. And if you missed it, how about we do this, Shade, and give him some of the highlights from yesterday?
Yes, highlights from day one. Let's do it.
The 20th edition of Arise Fashion Week kicked off yesterday, the 2nd of February, at Eko Hotel and Suites in Lagos, Nigeria, with stylish celebrities and fashion enthusiasts in attendance. Designers like Onkwo, Pepero, Bloke, Vic Nates, and T.I. Nathan showed off their fall-winter 2023 collections, while supermodel Naomi Campbell also made 2 runway appearances.
drunk as hell, and these are stories we will tell when our eyes are clear again. But I see daylight.
So when you come from country and you come over here, anything you see we are do here, anything you hear we are do. When you leave here, just let it stay here, or don't come back here. Come back.
Keeping in theme with the Jazz Festival, French multi-instrumentalist, singer and musician French Kiwi Juice, also known as FKJ, brought the night to a close as he serenaded guests. The 2023 Arise Fashion Week continues today with more designers and expected performances from American jazz pianist, keyboardist, and composer Herbie Hancock and Grammy Award-winning singer Wizkid. Shaitan Atigari, Arise News, Lagos. Hello and welcome back to Arise 360. Of course, this is a special edition of the Arise Fashion Week, the 20th edition. Now, before the break, we showed you some of the highlights from day one. We had designers and, of course, FKJ, French, Kiwi, Juice. Oh my goodness. But I just want to just take this opportunity to apologize. You know, the thing is, we had been putting out this out for a long time. Yes. And now that the videos are trending, everybody's like, oh my God, he was in Lagos, he was in Nigeria. Yes, he was. And I also want to use this opportunity to apologize to my best friend. We had a whole hour. Yes, Amir Aguda, I'm so sorry that you were not here. That is one of her favorite artists. And she literally cried this morning when I told her that he was in Nigeria.
But so that's why you have to follow Arise News and Arise Fashion Week on social media. Okay.
Well, we have someone with us.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We have the visionary himself, Amir by Amir. Now, Amir is an Abuja-based fashion designer who strongly believes in sustainability as an ethos for his brand. Let's talk about that first of all. I feel like the first conversation that Arise had with you, which was, in Abuja, just talking about what you're going to be showing over at your fashion studio, you touched on sustainability, which is something that one, not a lot of people understand, and two, the ones who do understand don't really care for. So why is that a significant part of your brand?
It's important to my brand because, as you all know, the whole issue about global warming. So we try to play our part. So we reuse our fabrics for some of them, and then because of fast fashion, most fabrics they wash easily. So we try to get the best quality so it lasts longer. So stuff like that, basically.
I love it.
All right then. So when we were on the break, I was asking that because I remember one of our producers, Nkechi, was at your studio in Abuja, and a lot of the things I saw were for men. And I'm angry because it's not a man's world. So, Amir by Amir, what are you doing for myself and Katrina? What's going on?
Yes, we're majorly a men's brand, but then we have a few pieces that are unisex, and hopefully in the future we might surprise you guys. But I think we should leave something for you guys to be looking forward to in the show. So
we're just gonna give us a little tease.
Okay. Exactly.
So now you are going to be showing today. This is your first Arise Fashion Week at my pad. How are you feeling? Are you nervous? Are you excited? Are you a bit of both? What's going on? I'm sure you've heard a lot about Arise Fashion Week. Tell us about some of the gossip you've heard on the side. No one's listening, it's just us.
Just the whole world.
Just the whole world,
obviously I've heard about Arise Fashion Week. I saw the one you guys did in Dubai. I think it was stunning. And obviously it's a huge platform. It's fabulous, it's beautiful. It has so many things that I look forward to. It's a huge platform for me personally and my brand, because it will give me visibility and exposure to people that don't know me will get to know me. So
I excited to see your brand, aren't you, Shaitan?
I am as well.
Very
But let's just take it back a bit. Now, we've spoken about obviously how excited you are to be here, but I'm interested in your journey as well. Can we just delve a bit more into what put you on this path to designing? Because I don't know, you could also be you could be a model as yourself, or maybe an actor, maybe.
I have the looks.
You have the look, right?
Yeah.
But you decided that you want to make clothes. Why?
Okay, so making clothes came as out of frustration actually.
Tell us about this. A lot of Nigerians want to hear this, trust me.
Obviously we've all dealt with tailors, so it all started a few years ago. I placed an order with a designer and I was supposed to get it a month before Eid, but I didn't get it. And then I placed another order for the next Salah. That's 2 months, right? So, but the first and the second guy still didn't deliver for the second Salah. So
It's a standard.
yeah, so I thought, so if all this, I can as well just get someone and give him my ideas and start. So that's how I started. So I made one. People started asking who made this, and obviously I like money, so.
But let's put out a disclaimer. Let's talk about the fact that you are actually skilled. Before everybody who's frustrated decides to open a fashion line, what would you say? At what point would you say you knew this is something that I am not only interested in, but I'm also good at?
You see, the thing is, right, with anything that you're doing, if you're not passionate about it, with the challenges that we have, obviously we're in Nigeria, we have Nigerian factor and all that. If you're not passionate about it, you can't keep going. And I've been pushing and pushing and pushing. So yeah, I feel it in me, and it excites me when I see people wearing my stuff.
I can imagine how excited you must get when you see people adorning your clothes social media.
Yeah.
But I want to find out now, what's next? I mean, you've told us that maybe you give us a surprise. That's great.
Okay.
We'll wait for that surprise. But
Okay.
this is a news channel, so you need to give us a scoop. What's next for Amir by Amir? I mean, we are focused now on Arise Fashion Week, of course, getting through this, because this in itself, preparation is a lot.
Yeah.
What's next for the brand? Where do you see yourself in the next 5, 10, 20 years?
So, you see, last year around this time, I had my first fashion show, which I hosted. This year, I'm at Arise, almost the same year, same time.
Really?
So hopefully next year I should be in Paris or Milan Fashion Week.
And you know what? You never even know. Arise might just be in Paris, and then you might just be showing in Paris.
Yeah.
You never know. It's future forward. That's the 20th edition.
Exactly.
So we're just looking into the future. We're so excited to have you at Arise Fashion Week, Amir by Amir. We will definitely be looking out for Amir by Amir. Well, on our part, Shaitan, I think we can go enjoy the show now, shan't we?
Yeah, I'm ready. As you can see,
We are ready to go have a swell time. It's day 2 on Arise Fashion Week. But, ladies and gentlemen, let me just put out a disclaimer. On Monday, we will not. Shaitan, we have to be in agreement on this. We're not apologizing to whoever does not show up. So you have to get your tickets, you have to register, and you have to witness the greatness that is Arise Fashion Week. We're not begging you or anything. It's like, if you want to come, that's great. But if you don't come and then you see the pictures on Instagram, sheesh.
It might be hard, but at this point, I would also like to know, because we've been getting a lot of feedback regarding where to find more information. If you are interested in getting more tickets, or of course finding out who the designers are, please log on to www.arisefashionweek.world. That is where you can get all the exclusives. And if you of course want to watch the show live, you either come here or you log on to arise.tv to watch live.
Or you may just want to go on the channel, which is on DSTV, or make sure you join our social media platforms at Arise Fashion Week or Arise News Official.
What else do you need?
Nothing. No, they need one more thing. They just need to spend the next 5 minutes staring at us. Actually, we don't have 5 minutes. We've got to go. My name is Kachi Ofia.
And of course, my name is Shaitan Atigari. The next time you see Kachi and I, we will be bringing you a special edition of the Arise Fashion Week Fashion Police. Yes,
Yep. All right. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.